Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, bringing you another video review, and this time, MP-12 Lambor, or Sideswipe, as we call him here in the United States. Ooh, so glad I finally got this guy, because I wanted the mold, but I couldn't afford it, and I was finally able to get some money together and get this at the NJCC convention. If you watch my video of that, you know I had him. So, yeah. This is really cool. Side of the box, there he is a Lamborghini Countach LP 500S. Really like that official Lamborghini symbol here, because this was licensed. Here we have a look at his robot mode on the back. You know, similar to Smokescreen's box and all the others. Shows how he scales with Optimus. Shows how he fits in the back of the trailer. Shows what he comes with, and he actually has pile drivers, which I need to get out of the box. I'll bring them out for robot mode. And, you know, a whole bunch of stuff that I can't read. Has the official Lamborghini hologram on the bottom. Really cool. So there you go. That's the box. Bye, box. And here we have this lovely red Lamborghini. Really nice. Now the only thing is the one wheel doesn't like to spin too well. I gotta get in there and see why. It's rubbing against something. This side works fine. But it's really cool, you know? It's a really nicely done car mode for a car, you know? It's a car. But I always loved the Lamborghini Countach. Sideswipe was always... Everybody had a Sideswipe when I was growing up. Everybody had a G1 Sideswipe. He was probably one of the most common G1 Transformers you will find, next to Bumblebee. Everybody had him. Everybody liked him. It was probably because he was that Lamborghini. So, some nice details on here. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. See there, it's got that nice Lamborghini logo underneath that nice Autobot symbol. I like the headlights. They're like, the way they're made gives them a nice look. They're clear, but then they're like silver underneath, and the way it's molded, just really cool. Back here, he's got some lights, and my camera's washing out. He's actually a darker red than this. He almost looks pink here, but it's you know, it says Lamborghini Countach. It's not misspelled, so now you know this is not the knockoff. This is the genuine article, people. Right. One thing, one slight flaw. I know there are people who have paint flaws on theirs. I did get one tiny black paint chip there the first time I transformed him. I'm probably going to go back over that myself with some paint and just to fill that back in. Otherwise, he's really cool. I like him. Don't know if I'll be getting any other versions of this mold. Maybe if I see Red Alert cheap. Maybe. I'm not going to get, like, I don't want the G2 version. I don't want Tiger Tracks or anything like that. But maybe Red Alert, just because he's got the light bar and a different head and slightly different shoulders. Things like that. Alright. He comes with his weapons. As you see, they can combine. They have a port here on the side that you can plug his gun in. There's a post here, and unlike, you know, Smokescreen where you had to flip it out, he's got a port built in that just plugs in, and we have an armed car, ladies and gentlemen, an armed car. Alright, enough of that silliness. I'm going to turn this guy into his really cool robot mode. So you stick with me, I'll be right back. Alright, here we have Sideswipe in his really cool robot mode. And I love these Masterpiece cars because you get like a really cartoon accurate robot mode with a realistic car mode. And it's just, you know, it's like alternators but one step better. You know what I'm saying? And he's got all the right details for being who he is, Sideswipe. And he's got the shoulder launcher. the horns on his head, things like that. Really cool. Articulation wise, head is on a pin and socket, so it swivels back and forth. It can go up and down and rotate left and right. You don't get any head bobble, but you know, do you really need that all the time? He does have a nice waist. It's not ratcheted, but it's still there. Nice shoulders go out. Got the swivel there. He's got decent elbow when it wants to function right. Wrist rotate, fingers move a little bit. Ball joints or pin and socket at his hip. Nice swivel. Nice knee joint. And his feet have some movement, some pivot and movement, so you can get some wide-legged stances like draw. And his gun, it's got the tabs on it so that you can tab it into the slots in his hand and then put his fingers over it so he's armed and ready for battle. Come on, Decepticons, take me on. He's really cool though. I really like this. I'm enjoying having this guy in the collection. Alright, so we'll show you some quick comparisons with him. We'll bring in Smokescreen. You see, they scale together nicely. Smokescreen just a tiny bit taller, but it's kind of probably because I got his legs together. But you see, they're about the same height. And then if you want, you bring in the big guy himself, Optimus Prime, who towers over both of them, as you can see. And that's a nice scale like that. That really works. If I brought in an MP-01, MP-01 would tower over all of them. And I'd have to back the camera up a lot more. So there you go. Masterpiece Sideswipe. Definitely recommended, like most Masterpiece figures are recommended. Really cool. Really like him. If you can afford him, I know they're reissuing him this month, in fact, probably by the end of the month. Big Bad Toy Store and some of the others might have him back in stock. If you didn't get him the first time, get him the second time. I forgot his pile drivers. Give me a second. Alright, I retrieved his pile drivers from the box. As you can see, they're just a couple plastic nubs. Almost look like Rubik's Cube pieces. But you just, you flip in his arm at the wrist. And these plug in like that. And now he's got his pile driver. I'm not going to display him with these because I just think they look ridiculous, but it was nice that they tossed him in. Just take it off and flip his hand back out. So yeah, recommend this guy. Highly, highly recommend this guy. I know a lot of people already have him, but if you didn't get him the first time around, get him on the second round here coming up. You won't be disappointed, trust me. Alright, so you guys be good. He's watching you. Later.